Hello and welcome back. There are many ways in which we can develop Python code on our local machine, but also on the web. And one of these options is to work with GitHub Codespaces. Codespaces are fully functional web-based development machines. They allow us to develop code as if we had a local installation and include command line tools, for example, test driving and anything else. GitHub Codespaces are a freemium offer by GitHub that is currently owned by Microsoft, and it only works with Microsoft and MS Azure. There's a limited free offer and a paid plan afterwards. You can look at the pricing in more detail, but also if you're a student you can get the GitHub Developer Pack if you find this useful. So here in this example you can get started by logging into github.com and create an account there, and then create a new repository, or for the example we can use here. We can then create a code space. If you, for example, go to the repository as I've done here, you can look at the top line, then you see code spaces, and if you click on this you get a new instant development environment. You click on new code space and the virtual machine is being prepared and set up for you. You select a repository to work with the branch and so on, and then create the code space, and after a little while you're presented with your new code space, and this looks very much like an integrated development environment you would also be able to use locally. You can then check the Codespace main page to administer your Codespace. In particular, you need to make sure that you shut it down after you stop using it to avoid running into the paid plan requirements. You can open the Codespace in web browsers, but also in your local environment. Remember to stop as we just said. Once you open the Codespace, you can edit your files and access the repository and everything as if you were working locally. So this is a very convenient way of programming on the web. You can also open a terminal to run Python code, but also, for example, to create your documentation and push it to the repository, or to run unit tests.